G'day everyone, welcome to my stream. Here we are at the famous Oakfield farm. So it's been a while, so I'm a little bit rusty on where things are, and I didn't really actually play it too much. I was just more well, I did play it originally in 17, but I didn't do it too much. I just everything else with multiplayer normally, and getting lost and lag was good fun. So back to the good Oakfield farm and see if I get lost. Private property. So here we are, we're starting on. I'm thinking I'll just do this as a live, just get it out here. Everyone can have a watch. So thanks for coming and checking this out. So far started off, I've got in my specs here, we got 100 grand with no zeros. So that's a pretty good start. We got the 6230R to start with. The trailer, we need that. Another John Deere T560. A case. Optimum. And then the Hardy Navigator 6000. So it's a good sprayer. And then there was a plough in here. Oh wait, and there's a mower somewhere. So we go around and have a look around. What's in here? Nothing in that shed. So we can find our way around. Nothing in that one. So we shut that door. Let them shut. It's got all the noises in. Silage pit there, all empty. Fuel bowser, where you get your seed and 30. It's probably in this shed right here. Nope, that one's empty. There's only one more possibility. So what else have we got in this one? No, I'm well lost. Okay. Can we open that door? Maybe we can open that door. So yeah, let's start off. I want to. There we go. Nice little spot to stick things in there. Oh, there's another. There's a planter and a cultivator. And their header fronts around here. So for your harvester. So there we go. There's our tour of the farm. He speaks. Hey Axis, how you going? Yeah, got the mic working sweet now, so we can have a nice good chat. Thanks for coming over to look. So anyway, I've had my little walk. Oh, there's a mower. I was looking for that. We need that for our silage. So what I want to stuck on straight out, are we gonna go with cows or sheep or both? But first things first, I want to go and borrow some money and get a baler, because I know what hay bales are like. And we should add a front loader to one of these. We're going to do it on the case, or we're going to do it on the John Deere. Nice and steady. Good, thanks. So here you go, we got the Johnny. I'm thinking the Johnny's probably going to be a bit more powerful, the good old John Deere. So I might put the front loader on the case. So we'll take the case for a drive. Very good. So we're off to have a bit of a drive. My steering is actually probably pretty good, besides like straight out crashing and everything. Yeah, taking the case. What do we got? Left shift and 6. What are we going to set this to? How high can we go? 300. Let's start at 300. And we should speed that up. I might bring the reduction up. There we go. Now we're getting sweet. Let's see if we can get lost. Try and remember everything. So, yeah, no, I've got it right. Out this gate. So open the gates. We don't have any livestock at the moment, so we not have to worry about anything. Hey Nathan, thanks for coming over to watch. Thanks for joining in. Yep, we're going to play on, if you haven't guessed it already, Oakfield. We should definitely try your Meadow Grove out. That'd be a good map. It looks amazing. Really impressed with the pictures. I'm just starting off with my one of these crazy UK maps, and I thought I'll start with a familiar one most people know. Being the Australian I am, completely lost, but I'm going to have a go at trying to farm the way you guys do it in the UK. If I get it right. Look at the bright side, I don't have to drive on the wrong side of the road like I do on the US ones. I can drive on the correct side. So we're off to... Well, I'm going to go and buy a front loader attachment for this, so we can put the front loader onto the case, and then we're going to get a baler, because we're going to have some bales, don't worry about that. I'm going to start buying some equipment. I've got my $1,000, so we'll see what we set up, buy some machines, drive some around, and then send it back. We've obviously got the John Deere there, so we'll leave that. Oh look, we actually have to slow down. So if we try and hold it, nah. Instead of 50. I think that's the pig farm there. I think this is memory from me playing multiplayer in 17 and seeing it. Yeah, Oakfield is amazing. It's just very, very good. So yeah, as long as I don't get lost, because I literally only played on multiplayer servers and stuff when I was in 17, so this is first basically let's play an actual. I'm gonna have a good play at now in Oakfield. Now I've got 19. Using feet instead of meters. Yeah, but your feet are all different sizes, so how can you know this? Silly. Hello? I made it here. Now that's pretty good. New Holland. We bought my case. Hey guys, would you be alright to work on my case? I know you're New Holland, but it's still ag. We should be right. Hello Dow, thanks for coming and having a look. We're gonna hopefully please just work on my case, will you? Nope, wrong button. There we go. Alright, what are we gonna need? We can't add a front loader to this. This is no good. We've already got everything completely wrong. I just want the loader on it. Oh well. So, how much are you going to give me for it? We're going to get it. So if we go... Oh, we get 175. Was it a medium? No, we were... I'm optimum. What's our horsepower rating? Oh, it's pretty much the same. So yeah, okay. We're gonna get the case. Should we stay with the, or as we start? I reckon we might get a smaller one, just to have as a little runabout with the loader on it. I like the dudes. So let's have a look. Nah, might go the Fendt. That's it. If we can put a engine setup, wheel brand, front loader, yeah. What's our horsepower got up to then? 138. Nah, we'll save the money. We don't need it. Wheel setup. Yep, that looks good. So I'll buy that one. Don't have enough. Because no one sold the other one. So we're selling the case. That's it. I'm making the deal. It was a nice drive. Nice owning you. But I'm going to go and get the Fendt. I reckon that'd be pretty good. So we're going to a New Holland dealership. Sold a case. Buying a Fendt. I think they're a bit lost. Oh, thanks Nathan. Thanks Nathan for sharing my stream. That's much appreciated. Should we go to 300 or 500? What's that horsepower? No, 115. And this one's got 110. So less horsepower for more money. Someone ain't got that right. I'm thinking the old one. Yep, let's go. And now we're up to 150 horsepower. Yeah, gotta have the horsepower. But if we're gonna be driving around. That's all we need. So we got that. I've got to get the front loader attached. So I'm in Australia, so yeah, pretty much I'm used to working with the John Deere, the 9R. That's what I own in real life. 18 metre set planter. This is completely different to where I'm used to. So if you guys have any suggestion what UK farm equipment you basically have, please post it so I try and get it more realistic as I can. It's much appreciated. So post a comment on your favourite tractor I should get, or sort of equipment and everything. With this it's only a little bit more, so I'm going to go the bigger one, but we're going to go, yep, get the Fendt colours. That's what we need. To be honest, we'll use a pallet fork because we don't have much money, so we're going to buy that as well. And then what are we up? We're up to 200, so we should be able to fit in a baler now. So we're at our New Holland and we can buy a class baler. I wonder why we're a bit confused. Look at all this different, get all the wrong things here. Let's go to the good old round one. Round, square, round, square. Square works better. We'll roll away on the hills. Or is that just more fun watching the bales roll away? I like the unloading bit, so we'll buy that. That's what I want. We can should be able to put it in the other trailer. Mower. And then I'm going to add in a windrower. We need a windrower. So we've got 100 grand left to go, so we're going to buy a windrower. We should buy the wrapper as well. We'll start with that. We'll make some silage bales, and then so that's how we can make it. So we'll get into my baling technology again. Let's just do square ones. Yep. That one just does round ones, so we'll get my square bale wrapper because that's cheap. That's worth having. So from looking at all that effort now, I'm pretty happy with it. So we've got that mower already, so that's all right. We'll start with that. Planter, everything else we should. Hey, Captain Simulation, thanks for coming over to watch. So this is the equipment we bought. So we came to a New Holland dealership here. I could see where you get lost. Lucky there's a few other stickers here that we do sell. The Deutsch, the case. But anyway, we came to New Holland dealership, sold my case, bought a Fendt, because an old Fendt's, got to be right. Got to play in that. So taking this for a bit of a spin. And then obviously I got the Johnny back at the Hey. Did I do the smart thing and the bigger one doesn't fit on the little tractor? You can tell, still been playing it for so long and still go, oh look, I made a dumb mistake. Well, that's smart. Anyway, so this is all the garage. Where you go buy. Thanks for having it. I'll buy the little one now. We got this all under control. We're just complete madness, but trying to make it all blend in. So yeah, like I said, if you guys have any suggestions of what we should get, because I'm used to playing with real big equipment. Haha, I got manual attach on. I worked it out. I thought it used to work. There we it. Yeah, manual attach, that's it. I got it. Very, very smart. Got all these mods on. First time playing with manual attach on an FS19. I just downloaded a heap of mods and went, nah, we've got to do this as realistic as we get. So this is what we got. Note to self, got to get out of the cab. Isn't this why you employ people? So you just go, oi, toot toot, hit the horn, hook me up. I don't have to get out then if you hook me up. So come around, we'll throw that on there. If I bring up that, we should be able to give me my PTO, the Z. Though we don't really need the PTO on. But it travels better down the road with it, so otherwise you get knocked out a bit much. So we'll take the overpowered Fendt with my Coon baler. So all my pronunciation of everything will be completely wrong, being the fact that, well, yeah, I'm lost. Completely not home. Oh, now we got to, yep, get all effect. Take this for... Come on. Toot toot. So, probably should set it to miles an hour. Then I'll be completely lost of exactly what speed I should do. Okay. Got the old aspect of... I've learnt this from watching other YouTubers, like Dave. You just drive over everything. I know exactly where I'm doing, I know what I'm doing, and then you just go crash. So, I got that down pat. Drive around and drive into everything. We will get there eventually. So we can go and do some bailings. We bail. We can wrap it up. We should start and then sell some silage. So anyway, my big number one question. So I want to know what equipment we got, and the other main thing I want to get out of this: should I be doing sheep, cows, or both? What should our main animal source be? Obviously, we're going to do some cropping and everything because you've got to put your 1 acre in. Well, 40 acres because that's how the song goes, isn't it? Get my brand new combine harvester. I have 40 acres. She has 33. May have been listening to that there before. Anyway, we're off to it. Now, if we get the right corner, we drove straight past this one. It says gate up there. So I remember coming in here on multiplayer in 17. I think that's the corner there. I gotta go in that. Yeah. I remember coming on multiplayer, going out the front gate on the other side, and I went for a... Well, give us a break. I got my orange light on. Toot your horn. Yeah, so multiplayer in 17, I remember coming out of the front gate, first time ever on the map, we were planning on harvesting a field. There's one of the top ones up there. By the time I got there, the field was like 90% done. I was on a massive detour. I'm pretty sure I did a lap around the whole map. You know, went the whole track around. I went out that gate and I just did big circles to end up in the wrong spot. So, I'm not exactly sure what fields we own, but I do know certain parts, so we can take... I know if we go out the gate up here, it would be pretty good. So now I've got my baler. We should park that in that shed there. We don't need the light on anymore on our property. Take it steady. Don't reverse in the pole. Got to keep this stuff happening. And then we keep tapping the Q button instead of getting out and going, manual attach, smarty pants. Oh, that's right, patio. That looks right. Hydraulic hoses, you got that as well? Yep, they're obviously all off. Don't need that anymore. But we got this sorted. So, yep, I think we should... Now we know what we're doing, we might start off with doing a bit of baling because you can't go up farming in the UK without doing some baling. Love the hay work. We'll see if we're taking the Fent for a drive. Now we're going to go to the green. You know what we hear all the environment people and everyone telling you to go green. So we've got green, we've got Fent green with those red tyres, and then we've got the John Deere green with the yellow tyres. That's how we can tell the difference. Good old Hardy. That's an awesome boom. I'm not selling it. So now we can get the Johnny. Get the 6.2. So yeah, all these little tractors, like my little tractor is an older version of this pretty much, and that has the front loader on it. So that's my small tractor on my farm. And I did the whole thing again, keep pushing into it like... Head on. Hoses, it's all work. Nice and good, nothing bind up, no cobwebs or mice in there. Anyway, off we go. See how we go. I got a feeling that track there is new. I do remember getting lots of bales lost in that silage bit, or the digestate pit there. Oh, the slurry. I like another silage spot. And it almost feels like this is taller. Ah! I'm into the gate. So this is the cow bit. For people who don't actually know where the farm is, but I know where most things are. I just haven't been here. From memory, there's a grass field up the top here. So this is the cow area, so we can't mow this grass off. We've got to save it if we get cows eventually. But I think we're going to mow. I'm pretty sure this is our part of our original farm. So I think we make some silage bales. We got the square one, so it should be right. They shouldn't roll away. So we can unfold this now. And take it for a mow. It's actually an awesome little view up here. Well, that answers that question. Why do I not have access to this land? Where am I? Oh. I really don't know my way around, look at that. So we're going to go to this farm. So you got all the land here. How much money we got? We don't have enough, we better mow that one. So that's into that paddock there. That way. We might have to go out that gate. I'll pick it up. Don't know, I keep pushing buttons and things keep changing on me. There we go. How do I get in that paddock? I want to get in that field. I want to mow some grass. I know a way. Straight through the hedge. Typical non-realistic fashion. So do I own this one as well? Nope, we don't own those ones, we own one. And judge by... oh yeah. We own... that's a sheep field. Ah. What's 3 and 2 like? We could actually just... for one... oh, turn my grass on. Oh, it's grass, cool. So we're going to go to field 3, which would be out the front gate. I think I've worked it out. I think I'll be able to get out of here, where I got lost. But this is... I thought this would be cool. We could mow along the hill here. If we had the round ones, we could pick all the bales up from quite conveniently down the bottom there in the river. Because that's where they all roll to. Because typical bales, you know, you drop a bale on the ground and you expect it to stay where you left it there. Since that's not my paddock, how is that not my field? Oh, that's how we get that one. We can go on that gate there. Oh, we don't need to be out here then. That was a waste of an adventure, wasn't it? But I probably should watch where I'm going, not watch what the chat's happening. Not much, but typical way, have a crash. Let's go and have a look. That's it. Best way about learning your way around the farm, I guess. Drive everywhere else. I know that's a sheep one, because I remember feeding the sheep. Non-realism gets an instant sub. Yeah, trying to be realistic, like, yeah, I know how to farm in Australia, it's what I do. Then we get subs. Shared in days where, oh, thanks for sharing. It's awesome. Anyone feel free to share and just, yeah, let everyone know that I'm here. All the support is amazing. I thank everyone for it. Ah, made it there. Finally found it. Ooh. So yeah, I was here in 17 and baling this with Ollis 9. That was funny. We put the bales on, they ended up down the bottom here. Every time we baled it, that was that was great fun. Now we can go mowing. I found the right area. I found the right field. Hopefully. Yay! When times get stressful, what you got to do? Go for a mow. So yeah, what else machines should we get? Because I know you guys have smaller machines. I'm thinking this should be like our biggest tractor we get, just to be able to have a low horsepower. Because realistically, you don't see a 9R driving around here ploughing a field or something. Yeah, because totally you're going to have, like, we'll get the big butt out, because that's what I'm used to, something with 1,000 horsepower. Well, my tractors in real life have 500 horsepower, so coming to 300 is just a baby to me. So this is all like, let's have a look what we got going on. Come and check it all out. So I'm going to try and give this all realistic, try and be like it does in UK. Like I said, it's completely different to where I am. It rains. And it's 1A, like, I'm used to, you know, raining in July, not sitting around here harvesting in July. That's just backwards to me. But that's the way it is. You know, you could always say, oh, I could be backwards. Or could you? Yeah, challenge, yeah, keep the 7R. That's what I'm thinking, try and keep the smaller one. That's why I'm smaller. I was considering going the older equipment, but the newer stuff is just a lot nicer. Okay. The fields aren't that big, I guess, so I don't need to have a 9R planting. I can sit around. About the machines Dave's actually set us up with is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with all that. We didn't even check to see if this was fertilised, so that was that. That's that organised, isn't it? Could have fertilised and got some more grass, but yeah. Guess we could always do next one. So we'll get some silage so we can get my cash up. I've done pretty well so far. I thought I've already got it. Also have a 1050. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Everyone's got the 1050. Maybe I should get one just so I can join the club. We had a case. We sold it at the New Holland dealership though. That's how organised we were. We could sell the John Deere harvester and get a case one. Keep, you know. I was thinking we should have a Massey Ferguson though. Like get the MF harvester or something. Got to have it, you know, pretty out there. Maybe if we get enough cash, we should have, I like to have like a smaller tractor, a low powered one on my sprayer fertiliser with the narrow tyres on, and something nice and old, so you just, because you spend a lot of time spraying, yeah, got to keep the crop healthy, so you got to keep your fertiliser and the herbicide up. Okay. Yeah, okay, so Meadow Grove is a lot better with the small kit. Note to self, even smaller than where I am now. I reckon it'd be a cool challenge. I should try Meadow Grove with Australian equipment. So everything like road trains and all that sort of stuff, just to see how I get. So it'd be good like challenge. Try not to crash into anything, and there I am driving around with a S790 or something with a 45-foot front on. Imagine that, going playing in Meadow Grove, nice small little UK town. There I am, big bud, ploughing a field. 3 laps, we're done. Yeah, the little dots, doits, I like that. So, pronunciation, yeah, definitely off par. That's what you get being completely lost. Yeah, I'd have to dig a hole to get a hill this high. This is like awesome little hilly country. You can say I'm farming like my ancestors used to. Hey David, thanks for coming in and having a watch. That would be impossible. I'm up to the challenge, let's do it. I still reckon massive equipment on Meadow Farm. That, I reckon that'd be next to impossible, but funny. Kind of funny. Probably worth just about one video just to see if I could actually harvest, plough and do steps. I don't think I'll be able to do a whole let's play on it, but we'll see how we go. I just still reckon it'd be funny. Imagine that, just trying to get through that little gate. We've got this zip through. I'll have to do 3-point turn sideways, wiggle, wiggle, get stuck between the wheels. Might get the ramp mod in just to get over the fence. Be up to just driving through every hedge. You wouldn't be doing it realistic, but I'm tempted to try. Realistic, massive equipment in a very, very small map. I survived pretty good. I had, in 17 we had Ballincraig and State, and I had that on my Xbox, so that was, went back that up. That's an awesome map. I love that. Nice, small, lots of detail. I had that, and I had, big equipment on that. That was kind of funny. Yeah, 8RT. Okay. Yeah, well, the track ones are a lot narrower, so you're going pretty good. I'm going good, David. Hey, Witchy. Thanks for coming and having a watch. Yeah, I'm good. How's everyone else going? Thanks for everyone coming in and joining the stream and having a chat. It's awesome. So we're just mowing, you know, life gets tough, just play with some grass, cut the field. Something so relaxing about it, just round and round. I actually have done this in real life. We do own a little New Holland mower, an old one. It's probably, I could say it'd be 30 years old. It's very, very, you know, heritage, because we do actually have bales, but we cut down our grass. Like I normally grow a wheat field or an oat field, and then when it gets green, before the last stage, basically before the last stage, when it starts to put the wheat head out or something, or the oat, you know, starts putting the seed up, so before it takes any heavy nutrition out of the soil, you go along and cut it and lower it down on the ground, so then you get all the growth and all the green products, so you can bale that up without having to lose the moisture, and you can save all that nutrients and stuff you built up and leave it in, so you're only taking a little bit out of the soil, so you'll have enough for next year. So normally I'm used to planting, we don't have grass this high. Our, you know, pastures never grow this tall, so this is completely out there. And I keep looking at those trees and I go, this is so nice. Reminds me of just like, I'm thinking, what happens if I cut them all? Have I got rain over here? In real life I haven't got rain yet, no. We're still, I had 3 mil about a week ago, but there's no rain. They're talking maybe in 10 days we might get a germinating rain. So, because I'm still planting at the moment. We worked out today, I've got about 6 days worth of the wheat planting to go. And then we should be able to, then I'm on to some more interesting things. Well, typical attitude, make everyone look very good at it, because I'm just not watching what I'm doing, and you kind of tell that it's been a while since I've done non-auto steer work. GPS would have made that look good. So we have a bit more of a mow. See if we had, no, we'll slowly get up with this one. I'm thinking I'm just keep working at it. I've started from nothing. Well, had 100 grand, bought my farm, and got some rain down here. Oh, that's good. Bit of rain's always helpful. Yeah. So my plan for this sort of series, I'm hoping it to be more of a let's play sort of setup, so we can do a little half an hour, do a bit of mowing, maybe, you know, this sort of thing, go out and mow the field, and then, but it'll be all time lapse this, so bang, you watched it. Try and get it interesting, but really so we worked out we're going to get a 1050 tractor, I think. Right, concentrate then don't concentrate. Leave all sorts of strange lines. This is why we got the windrower. Then we can bail it up. So I think you've got to have a minimum 2 tractors. If I come less than that, I think I'll just, you can't do that. That's why I like to put the front loader attachment on one of the tractors, and that creates a multi-purpose. So I got to have this one holding on the bale trailer while the front loader's baling, picking them up. You live in Victoria. Oh, yep. Nice green. Lovely country over there. And now I'm starting to get bored. This is why I end up on big equipment. I've done my 3 laps. See, if I had the big mower or the big M in here, would have been done. Probably if I stopped missing so many bits and having to mow cut the little plants. And get there. What do you reckon? I reckon, take a guesstimate, 2, 3, 6 laps left to go. So probably halfway through the field. I'm almost tempted to, half or just over. So if anyone wants to comment, the main questions I want to know, this one, what equipment should I have, being a UK farm, and what should I go, cows or sheep as an animal? I got to have an animal. I did cows on one of my other Let's Plays, so I'm tempted to go for and sheep. I did 1,000 sheep, didn't I? I tried to get there on Iron Oak. Yeah, I'm PG. Unless I drop a naughty word, but I try and be very polite to the younger kids. I try and watch my language very, very well. You don't want to be too crude. Doesn't really enjoy anyone. Snake it over. Yep. Check the phone, have a look at everything else. Yeah. Sitting along here, driving along on a tractor. Thing why not always tell all my staff members, get in the tractor, get off your phone. You got to watch what's going on. Here I am driving around, check on the Facebook. So I worked out a couple of new things. We've got this year we went to John Deere guidance system in our tractors. So it's the first time I've got John Deere guidance. We used to have a different guidance system, a universal one, and then we're upgrading it. So I upgraded my guidance to a John Deere screen and worked out so I connect the Wi-Fi off it. So now my screen has Wi-Fi, because that's a cool thing, because now I can sit on my phone on the Wi-Fi off the John Deere if only it connected to phone signal to transmit it. So that wasn't very clever. So there we go. Now I'm sitting there on auto steer. I got my phone on connected to the John Deere's Wi-Fi on Facebook, because that's what you should do, not. So I spin anti-clockwise at the end of the corners. So when I get into a corner like that, you sort of just spin around anti-clockwise. I do that so in the boom spray, because it affects your spray rate. So what I do is your speed affects your rate, because the pump and everything's not correct to set your speed of your flow on the amount of chemical or fertilizer, any of your liquid you're putting out in your sprayer. So it's more of a habit to me. So I've learnt to drive out, do an anti-clockwise loop, and then it switches off, so my rates are all the way, then all the sections switch off, and then come in and I'm back at the speed. What time it's in Australia? About 6:47, almost 7 o'clock at night. So what are you guys? You guys probably about lunchtime over there, because you're about 7 hours in front of me. Is it 8R too big for this map? I don't know. I'm trying to keep it small, because knowing me, if you tell me to go bigger, I'll throw a 9R on here and try to have some fun. But I'm thinking I'm actually trying to keep my horsepower rating down. I reckon what we're on is 300. It's enough to get up the hills, without being too much. Yeah, 8:40. Yeah, cut 2 hours in 2 hours in front. So you can go to New Zealand and it'll be there 4 hours in front of me. So you know they're almost 11 o'clock at night, almost midnight over there. It's probably same as somewhere in the US is upwards of that. They seem to have just about every time zone. They're normally 12 hours opposite. I've found with most of me. 8 hours not too big for them out. Okay. Yeah, 11:50. I guess that right. I've worked out that from watching, you know, knowing when other people's videos drop from the UK YouTubers, I've worked out I'm 7 hours in front. So to try and work out when I go on, say, the multiplayer server on a couple of the famous YouTubers there, I've worked out when he posts up, I've got to work out I'm 7 hours in front. And normally it works out about 2 o'clock in the morning for me. It's kind of when I'm asleep. So that's why I've been missing out doing some multiplayer series. I enjoyed it lots, but I just, yeah, my timing's off. So when they do like a weekend one, I can normally if I get up real early, like I'm up at 5 o'clock, or, you know, 4 o'clock in the morning sort of thing, I jump on and that's when I've been doing my multiplayers. So once you guys jump in for bed and night time and stuff, afternoon, I'm getting up first thing in the morning just to play multiplayer and play Farming Simulator together. Oh, come on, line it up properly. And then we miss some bits. Really should start focusing on what I'm doing. I kind of want to put turn my steering wheel back on and use that, but I find the steering is just not correct. There's moments when I would sit here and just gently turn the wheel. So your first, you know, 0, or I'd say your first 10 degrees on the steering wheel, each way, positive and negative, is just very, very gentle and doesn't move the wheels really anything. And then you'll turn around and you'll do, in real life, you know, you go and do a full 180 loop on the steering wheel, and that will give you your full lock. Like I'm just tapping now, it gives you your sort of bigger turning circle. So the whole, it's not like even, it's pretty aggressive or something, depending on, you know, that's just probably hydraulic steering, how it behaves. But that's where I'm used to. So when I'm sitting here with the steering wheel, and if you wiggle a little bit and it jumps around, because it's that 10 degrees is actually meaning a lot more in game, I end up getting more frustrated with it than I do fine using it. But you'd sit here and you just wiggle just a little bit. If you haven't noticed, that's just how I wiggle, just to keep that straight, follow the curvature of the field, and where you cut, and you can have it pretty close to where, you know, pretty close to getting it nice and straight and easy. I'm thinking I need to just go this way and getting that straight off. Oh, and yeah, thanks for joining. It's okay, I'm not, you know, anyone's allowed to join. I'm not discriminative. Yeah, thanks for coming in and having a watch and chat to everyone for joining. It's just been, the support's awesome. This sort of entertainment, I should be doing this more often, I guess. I'm starting to get into the live stream. I'm enjoying the live stream because I can post the video up, get it all done. Pretty much just come in here, be myself, and drive a tractor. Do the two things I like: go farming and actually just chatting away. And then bang, it's done. Because I have struggles because of basically farming and not having free time in the afternoon and everything. And I've got to have a bit of time for me to relax and all that. You know, you turn around and you notice from just in the game, you do a 14-hour day without thinking. So then I come from a 14-hour day and come and try and play Farming Simulator for a bit and edit a video. I struggle to upload more, like I struggle to have enough time to upload consistently. So this is where live streaming, I'm feeling I can jump out, do what I want to, you know, have a drive around. The video's uploaded, I don't have to edit it. Thanks for subscribing, mate. That's awesome. We're getting there. I can see the end. We better start something else. This is getting... To think you have seen the field enough. Let's go over again. I think we should roll it up because that's pretty quick, and then we'll let it sit. Though we're going to put it in the silage, so it probably doesn't matter too much. But I'm thinking we should roll it up and then go and do something else for a bit. It's taken 45 minutes just to get the mower and mow it. Okay, I can't see they're all day farming. Or maybe we can. Come on. Let's snake along. So you get some of the hills here, you get a good view. This one just seems to just miss those trees, but I like just the endless, the fields just keep on going. It looks awesome. The joys you can make it somewhere here, so the map goes all over the horizon. There's not, you can just see the pictures of the mountains in the background. Okay. Trying to think, what else do we do? So we'll have a go at doing this UK style. I'm thinking I might try and be like more of an organic, so that's what I'm tempted to go. We should get some cows, and then we can have the slurry and everything, and try and do my fertilising like that. So get a manure, plough it in, try and be more UK sort of farming, I guess, and more of an organic, renewable way. So I'm not spending it on artificial fertiliser, not spending a lot of money on herbicides and stuff like that. Try and be a clean, green sort of farm. Well, look how green it is. Got to be clean. As they're driving the John Deere around, pumping a heap of carbon in the air. Oh, that's the mod we should have. We should add the AdBlue mod. That will help clean it up. Then we can say we're definitely trying to be carbon neutral farming. That's the new big terms here in Australia. Try and be carbon neutral. I still kind of giggle because they talk to us about carbon farming over here, and I go, well, my tractor produces a lot of carbon, and farming's producing things, isn't it? So I just drive the tractor around more. It's carbon farming. But I keep getting told that's wrong. You've actually got to, utilise the carbon, not just produce it. But that was my understanding. Am I playing on PC? Yeah, I'm on PC. So you can probably just hear the keyboard tapping in the background, mechanical keyboard. I want to fix my room up. I've got a bit of sound deadening I want to put along one of the walls to try and take a lot of noise out and move my computer further away from the mic and everything. So I just try and neutralise all the background noise and everything. Well, as long as you found it funny, Dale. D-A-L. Yep. We're in Oz. I'm in Western Australia at the moment. So, which is on, Perth. Actually, about 350 k's east of Perth, somewhere there. So, in the dry part. So, yeah, the most of Australia they talk about, like Sydney and everything like that, which is on the east side. And Victoria, that's over there. New South Wales, where they're the more popular, a lot of more population over there as well. Where here I'm just the little man from West. But we do most exporting area. So the best way to work it out, so if you're really historical on Farming Simulator, you remember Glenvar Farms? That farm is about would be within 180 k's away from me. That farm is basically where I head. Oh yeah, consoles are good. They're good, but they're not good. Like, you're missing out on the mods and everything. So, now that's an achievement. Finished it. Take a screenshot. Yeah, I like consoles, being the fact they're cheap, you plug a game in, it works. It's not like I put my computer in and it starts lagging because I don't have my computer up to spec. So that's the bit I like about consoles. But I like the computers as well, because now I've got a computer that's up to spec, so pretty much playing it. So I'm actually playing the game at 4K, and then just sending it off at 1080, I think, or maybe lower resolutions. So the game here on my screen looks impressive. On the stream it may be a bit catchy because of my lovely Australian satellite internet connection. Is that going to drop? No, fold up. You can't unfold in the shed. It's not how you do it. And we should move away from the post just a little bit more. We're getting the buttons down. Manual touch. That is so nice. Bang. Should have put a drum on it to catch it or something. We've used that one now. Idle down. See ya. Got to take the big new tractor. You'd love an Aussie map on console, yeah. But most of them, though, because they put I reckon it's because they put the bigger maps on. They seem to not be going on it. Yeah. PS4, definitely farming simulator. Just the ability of having those extra mods, and the quality is it's rendered down for the consoles. It's so much better when you go on the PC. It's definitely number one for me as well. I had my console. I did my console for 17 because I got kind of bad. Yeah, but it took me a while to get it on the computer again. But once I got on the computer, the mods and everything for 17 were awesome. Good quality turning again. We bought the Winrow, that's where we're going. I'm going to say, I bought the Brailer back last time. There probably is a shortcut, but I don't know my way around here. I know I'm going to get up over there somewhere to the shop. We could look at the mini-map, but I get lost. No, I'm pretty sure I got it right. I keep looking at the top there, on the top left, past the animal dealer, going, that road should just go around. But it doesn't. Get rid of that map out of the way. Can't slow down to 50. We're doing 53. Hey, that's probably 50 mile an hour, so that's probably like faster than what I am. That's I just worked that out, didn't it? Because that's in miles. So we're probably only doing like 20 mile an hour. Twice the speed. Come on. You can do it, Fent. We can go faster. So we got, yeah. So I'm thinking of selling some silage and doing everything, and probably sell that wheat field we own. Harvest that maybe next time. Might do that more as a edited up video. I'm not sure whether I should be more. Kind of just want to go and do what I want. So anyway, sell that. Might edit that up. Sell that wheat field. It's off a little bit, won't fit. There we go, now we can hook it up. See, we'll see how far off, like, look, watch. Ah, it wasn't right. I'll hook that on. We're set. Flashing light because we're going down the road. To be honest, we should actually have the front lights on as well so people can see us. Hold on. That one. You can see it? Yeah. Okay. I was thinking it's about 20. I guessed at 25, so I wasn't far off at 26. It's 53k, so it's about right. Let's have a cab view. Now I'm not actually watching because I'm too busy watching the speedo and everything. 1900 revs pretty much. It's good going. Oh, we're up to 21. Rev it out. So we've got our lights on just so everyone can see us. Bit of daytime running lights. I do like the details for FS19. You know, the in-cab details. The mirrors work beautifully. Play with the aircon. They look like a John Deere air vent. If I'm watching where I'm going, we can have a look around a bit more. There's the red lever there. Oh yeah, that's the 3-point linkage set and hitch. Hydraulic lever on the front. Oh, that gear stick. Okay. Oh, because the loader's an aftermarket thing. Oh, there's the loader attachment. Oops. Anyone watching where they're going? Not me. You reckon if we can get the car fast enough with the forks down, we should be able to flip it? Beep at them. Revenge. That's right. Yeah, go straight, then up there. Can we go past into the next one instead of going through the house? Probably, but like I said, I don't know my way around, so I'm starting to learn it. I've worked out, been twice now. Oh, we'll connect to the car. Walk in. So anyway. $17. So what's it? $5.30. That's what it says in Farming Simulator. So it's pretty good going for a day. Oh yeah, times 60. Why am I times 60? I must have been hitting buttons again, was I? There we go. I was wondering why the day's disappearing. I knocked a button. Whoops. Yep, so next mod, I'm definitely adding that. But AdBlue mod, because this old tractor doesn't have it. Then we'll have to worry about my AdBlue on the Johnny. It's going to be one of those other mods to make it realistic. So does this road end up back on that road we were on before? I think it does, but I have been wrong before. So we own that field, that's a sheep field, and we own this field here. So that one, that wheat field, is it? Looks like wheat to me. Yeah, that's wheat. You can tell wheat's good, but the more the head leans over here, so this is the head and the guts here, so see how they're starting to lean? The more it leans, the heavier the wheat is, and you know you've got a lot of crop then. And fold over. It should stop, let it fold. You don't want to drive along when you're folding, it could break maybe that shear pin on the ram or something off. When you hit the right button. There we go. Away we go. What do you mean we're only doing 18 k's an hour? Now work that out as miles. If 50k is 26 miles an hour, what's 18 k's? Probably like, I'm going to have a guess and go with 9 miles an hour. I think. Having a guess, just a rough guesstimate. Used to just looking at the speedo dial, that's k's and miles for the imports. They're always pretty fun to watch. I always say kilometres an hour because it was always higher, so you went faster. I wonder how many bales we're actually going to get from this. We're going to have to use the John Deere for the baler and wrap it up, but kind of thinking we should let the windrow sit for the night because it could be too damp to wrap it up, because you don't want to wrap it up too damp, otherwise I know with damp bales when you wrap them up they get hot and sweaty and can ignite. I know that with our straw bales here in Australia, so that's probably more just the hotter climate. You guys might not be as bad with wrapping up wet bales or wet, grass and everything like that, being the fact that a colder climate. Just can't imagine this game as seasons on. We could sit here and be really trying to get it. Oh, Andy Knott, thanks for coming over to watch. Thanks, mate. Old school Fent with a pallet fork on it, because don't have enough money to buy a pallet fork and a bale spike. Well, we do. Oh, that's what we're going to get a karcher. Got to keep the floor, the tractor clean. We need to clean the equipment. Does how dirty the equipment affect the implement wear? That'd be good. The dirtier, so if you drove around in a dirty machine for a lot longer than say if you kept washing it, do you have to repair it more often? I think it has nothing to do with it, but I'm just thinking that'd be a cool script to add to the game. So, been here for an hour, done some mowing. This is why we turn around and get the massive windrower. I actually used to like setting the big M up and then or the front mower and then put it on. Well, I get 60 bales. I don't think I'll get 60 bales. I don't even know how big the field is. In real life, I'll probably turn around and say this is probably a 25 hectare field. But in the game, it's probably like 1. No, 1's impressive in the game, so it's probably... Right now, it's probably 0.6, 0.4 of a hectare. Need to put it on acres, see? Because you have acres and it's a higher number, so it's like you got more land. And it's all the old guys around here always have the old joke of from when we went from imperial to metric. So this is what I'm saying, the older generation. They always said the paddocks got smaller and the farm got further away. Because that's just the distance change. So how's that for a workout? Everything's exactly the same, but they're just the old saying of because we went from acres to hectares, the fields got smaller because we have a smaller number. That's pretty good. So yeah, I'm thinking at wheat harvest is what sort of crop should we put next in that wheat field? But I'm thinking of making all this silage and then getting some cows. Cows, and then we'd get the sheep later on. But cows or sheep, but I'm thinking cows. Cows are fun. We need like 3 cows. We have Bessie, Daisy. What's the other one? I don't know, we come up with something strange, like we can name the cows. We have a Bessie cow, Daisy cow, because they're typical cow names. You gotta have that, and you gotta have something weird like Amanda or something. Could be like the 3rd cow. Not very good with names. Imagine that, having 3 cows named that. We should do it. I think we need a bit more than 3. Got to start with the 10 pets and 1 bull, so you'll be 11 cows. But I like to make some silage and everything, put some oats in, so I'm gonna we'll obviously bale that up because we've got to have the straw for the cows and everything. So this is why I like to put do all my bales first, like make some silage and grass bales and everything. Do all that then and make some straw bales and have a bit of a storage, set the bale storage point up, build one of the hay sheds up, basically where the plough's sitting. I'm thinking would be a good spot because then you could divvy it up to the 3 settings. Well, the silage ones could stay outside. Should get there. I'm thinking of getting the Anderson group mod pack. I'm thinking that'd be cool because I would like to have the big sausage of bales, silage, because that's what I'm used to doing, is baling it all up and then putting all the bales in the corner of the paddock and then getting the guy with the wrapper to come in and wrap the bales up. And they'll end up all in a nice big row in the corner of the field. Yep. That'll look pretty interesting, wouldn't it? 60 bales. We're going to be... It's a lot of bales to pick up with a little loader. We've only got this little fent to pick them up. You got some high hopes. I did do a series on Lone Oak in 17. I had over 400 bales. We sort of just... The main areas you owned or started off with. And the one field, I grassed it, all of it. And just cut it all because I had sheep and I had like 400 bales for the winter. Trying to get to 1,000 sheep, so you got to have a lot of bales. It was a lot of grass work. And then in the second season, I put it all as silage because we still have way too many bales. Oh, we'll cut the corner. You got to leave the corners to last. Cut the corners, and it will probably work better if I kept the edge of the windrower on the edge, not watching the tractor, just watching the windrower. Nice and steady, little wiggle. So you get in the corner here, you can turn lots. Turn slowly, straighten them up. Yeah, oats left. So we've got the wheat, we can do oats. I'm thinking of trying to keep it like cereals, so we can keep that straw content up. But we can go with some special one. I've worked out how to do sugarcane. Did that in Felsburn. I worked that out last live stream. You do it all by yourself with the one machine and tow behind sugarcane harvester. So much easier than using the AI helper. So much easier. That's alright, we've done 3, this 4th lap. Not too much to go. We should get done. We're going to try and get done in the half an hour. Game time. I'm going to be a farmer or a farm equipment mechanic when I get older. Okay. Yeah, I enjoy being a farmer. Farming's an awesome life. I enjoy it. The lifestyle is definitely still a key factor in it. It's definitely, you got to have a lot of business sense now to know how to manage people, manage equipment, manage finances and everything. Which is, I think they've touched that very gently in FS, but it's still pretty good. And then still try to keep the original aspect of just jumping in a tractor and drive around, go and feed the sheep in the morning before you get up in the morning, feed the pigs, go and mow some grass, go in the afternoon, pat the cows, that sort of thing, check the water, and go to bed. You know, excuse me. Still would have the ability to drive around lots and drive them equipment. That's awesome fun. So, well, my life story is pretty much I'm already a qualified mechanic. I did all that, so I got my trade to fall on. So when the farm, if it ever happens, I never want it to happen, but if the farm ever gets in a dry spell, and hey Lancy boy, thanks for jumping in. So yeah, if the farm ever gets in a dry spell or something like that and I need another source of income, I can go and pick up some spanners and fix the neighbours' equipment and everything as well. And it also helps with me looking after my own equipment. So all our maintenance work and stuff here, I do. We don't outsource really anything unless it's really specific to the requirement to the machine. Everything is done in-house, so that helps with cutting costs as well. But yeah, so that's pretty much, became a mechanic and then came home and worked on the family farm with my brother, mum, dad. That, and we have at the moment 2 extra staff members employed, 2 hired help. They haven't hit a tree yet like the game. Pretty close. We have had 1 scratch. One of them reversed the ute into the air seeder. But things happen. Okay. I'm 16 and my dad and I work on a farm equipment. That's alright. That sounds good. You got some awesome experience. Yeah, like I said, it's still having that trade to fall back on for when times get tough, because they do get tough. In farming is very helpful. There's probably no point in drawing that last little bit up. We'll just pick that up with the baler. So we did 5 laps. That's pretty good going. Come for a drive around Oakfield Farm, mow some grass. This is an awesome stream. All we've done is taken out and mow a field. Definitely feels like a UK event. Camera moves too much. It needs to, I don't know. I think it's because it's got dynamic camera control, or one of the other ones. When I spin around, it just, see how the camera moves. I think that's the cause of it. Oh, there's my dog. Hello. You got a lot of mates who are farmers. Yep. The farmers are, yeah. It's sort of a, you can say it's a job, but it's a job you enjoy. It becomes, you know, your life. And the best thing is you being your own boss all the time, sort of thing. So you get to do things what you want, when you want it, but within reason, because we're always restricted to the environment. Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed at the camera, see how it just moves. It seems to be very bad at the moment. So, should we bail this up now, or just leave it for I'm thinking I'm leaving it for the morning. Should let it sit for a day and let it dry out a bit. So we might take the John Deere for a drive and go and collect the wrapper. And then what other equipment? So we've got a plough, we've got a planter, we've got a sprayer. We don't need any of the other cow stuff or anything until we got the cows. We'll turn off. There we go. Finish. I finished it all. All before 7 PM in the game. Awesome. That's where we got to be. Don't want to work late in the night. You gotta have time to get it, you know, finish farming, go home and play some Farming Simulator. So you don't want to work too late. I wonder if there's a computer inside so we can sit down and like sleep like while you're playing on the computer. That'd be funny. But I'm thinking I'll let it sleep for a bit. So 7 to 7 is 12 hours. So I think we go for 12-hour nap. And back this away in the shed. While that opens, we should definitely get a pressure cleaner. I'm thinking, being this is our chemical zone, we got to wash down our equipment. So there's chemical, there's the water. I reckon if we put a karcher there, we'll be right. So we go get my karcher. You got to have one of these. So put that sweet in there. Done. Wash the tyres off. Got to keep the equipment spotless. I don't like dirty equipment. It looks awesome when it's nice and clean, so we keep it clean. And the more you clean it, the less option it takes. Oops, that was the wrong button. It's this one here. I had that on my mouse. Don't know why I can tab vehicle on my mouse, but it works good if I push the right button. I should set that up as... I change too many buttons and too many key bindings, I get confused. Nice and steady, in you go. That's it. We'll unhook the PDO. There you go. Put it down, drop the leg. Bit of mud. God. Can't do things properly, can I? Well, that's nicely put away. So I'm thinking, well, I know this is the bale sell point in here, but I'm thinking I should put all my bales in there. So we'll leave the sell point open, like so. You can probably get away with just parking this tractor in there. And in one of these spots I should put my... I think while we have a bit of a movement around, we can park these in. So, what tractors have you got in real life? I have an old 6R, like this is my front loader tractor. So, see how we got the little fent here? I actually have a tractor like this as my little loader tractor. I have a couple of old ones, like an old Chamberlain and a couple of old John Deeres for field bins and stuff like that, and runabout tractors. But our main ones have two 9460Rs tractors which run my seeding equipment and everything. We have a lot of John Deere equipment. So we'll put this here because this is ready to go baling in the morning. It probably won't unhook because there's probably a trigger there or something for this. That's what I'm guessing. Nope, something's happened. I'm probably standing in the wrong spot. Oh, we'll try and move things around and all I do is not be able to hit it. So I'm going to empty that shed out because I'm thinking I can stack my bales in there. They're not far away. My little how-to menu is not. Got it. Must have been just this John Deere. Your dad loves the old tractors. Yeah, the old tractors are good fun to drive around. I like driving that. How many acres do you farm? So, in real life, we worked it out exactly. There are about 7,200 hectares, which will be, that's croppable. So we have we've got lots of trees and all that other stuff there, and I own a bit of scrub grassland for my sheep that are out there. Wait first. For that in acres, what do we work? I think it's like 19 or 18,000 acres. It's about that from memory. I don't think it's quite high as 20 because I know 8,000 is about 20 because I've done that before with everything else. With helping, we had a lease farm we leased for a couple of years and an extra 2,000 hectares, and that brought us up to about 20. Which was pretty good. That was a couple of big years then. So I'm emptying this shed here because I'm thinking the bales here because we could have one side for hay, one for silage or grass, straw, and then it's not far for me to go and feed the cows. So take the plough out of here. We'll keep looking after our equipment. We don't need to have it in. Oh, I was going to put it in that one, that's right. Because we have a bit of room to come forward here and line it up. So, okay, what's our tomorrow job for tomorrow? Do you guys want to go and harvest that other field, or you want to bale up the... Dad's farm's approximately 3,000 acres. Oh yeah, that's pretty good going. So yeah, back to my question. What do we want to do tomorrow? So I'm going to go and have a nap now. Are we going to harvest the field, or are we going to have... Do you have the Hardy Navigator 6000 mod? No, this is... I'm pretty sure this is the base game one. It's the Navigator 6000. I don't think it's the mod one. I don't remember downloading it. But we'll have a quick look at the equipment. Yeah, so that's the standard one, yeah, not the mod. I have the 4045 sprayer mod for my John Deere. Got it's for when I was playing on my map, because I'm actually trying to make a map of my real farm. There goes a plane. Oh, heaps of them. Wave. Hi. Don't worry, the dealership still has my bale wrapper, so we can say that that can stay there. This is the horse stable. Time to go to sleep, I think. Sit down on the couch. There we go. You remember the sleep button. Turn lights on. Knowing the sleep position could be somewhere ridiculous, like we actually have to be up in bed to skip the night. Yep. Not ridiculous, but so realistic. Well done, Oxy. And what do we work out? To 7 o'clock in the morning's 12 hours, so... Too bad you can't do 30, but we'll go 11. Get up at 6. Just on sunrise. Nice little stretch. There you go, work that out. 7 o'clock. Yoo-hoo! Jump the boundary. Have the morning coffee, bit of water. Any milk? Nah. No. Hey, that shut the door. Front gate shut. Yeah, that can stay there. So we're gonna go. Who's thinking we can go baling, or should we take the John Deere harvester out here and harvest that field? I'm thinking I should harvest the field. I've got a feeling I've got it set to slow, and I'm pretty sure I have. Oh, it's on. That should be off. Because I like to plant all the fields at once and stuff, and give it a long time, and it seems to grow way too quickly in the game. So we can set this up, but I might we'll quickly duck off. Being 7:30 the shop opens, we'll go with that. The Navigator mod is very good. Okay. Yeah. So, slightly foggy morning, partly cloudy. We'll duck off and grab my bale wrapper. And then I'm thinking I should come back and old combine there. Do its far. So, hey, this is a cool one. It's got the engine in it and everything. That looks like the base game one. Go for a harvest? I'm thinking I'll go for a harvest. We've done enough mowing and everything. I might let the bale sit and pick them up later. So we'll take the header out for a harvest. I'm just going to go and pick my wrapper up from the shop. So we go for another drive. This time we're taking the John Deere, not the Fendt. Yeah, that's it. I'm getting in front of it. Pull out. Since when has a tractor pulled out on a car and left it in acceleration? Maybe I should have been watching where I was going. Come on. You can do it. What, I'm on my side, mate. What do you reckon? Toot your horn at me. Come on, come on. There we go. Toot your horn at me. I'm on my side. I like to see you flick the tractor, you know, just like by driving around. Toot your horn at me. Oh, not again. Bloody traffic. Oh, we'll play. Oh, yep, almost. Come on, come on. There we go. It was on Mod Hub, but he took it off Okay, update it. Yep. Yeah, I did see that come up. Don't flip my John Deere again. Okay, yeah. I did look at it and I thought it looked weird having this narrow tyres as duals. But yeah, I guess it's good. Oh, what I really want is the section control mod. I would like to have the mod, like, used to have a section control mod, so all your sections would turn on and off, so you never did too much overlap. I should watch where I'm going, so I don't crash again. Or flip it. Not very good if you keep flipping it. So anyway, OAKFIELD's pretty awesome. So I think, yeah, we'll go for a harvest. We'll go and harvest that wheat field, drop the straw on the ground, then I can get the baler and just bale it all up in one go. That'd be sweet. I think that sounds like a plan. We're all set, then I can just load it all in. Do you have the lift anything mod? No. Straight up. Would I ever download the lift anything mod? No. I've never used it, probably never will. Be the fact of, one, you just saw me, I can get a tractor over, though that was quite funny. Clipping at it. But I like to try and keep it pretty realistic, so yeah, if I flip a tractor like that normally, we should have gone and got the other side. Can have oversized signs on it. Okay. My barrel wrapper. In there used to be, yep, that's it. It's a good quality burger place. You can get drinks, burgers, sandwich, French fries. Delicious burger menu. A good old place to get some meals. Wonder where he gets all his food. Oh, that's Seven Springs. That's probably a hotel room. There you go. Take a hotel. Eat some burgers over the road. All you need. Life is satisfied. 20 yards that way, some lights. Indicate. Hook it. There we go. Pig farm looks pretty cool. Yeah. Run this back, get the harvester out, do a few laps in that. Sounds like a plan. Is that Dennis's car? Anyone else who watches will know what I mean. That RAV4. He must be following us. I know he follows Daggerman around. That might be worth a screenshot. Yeah. I reckon I'll do that. Might go back there later after the stream, take a screenshot, post it on Daggerman's Discord. Dennis is following us. He's everywhere. Because we don't actually know what his job is. Or we'll be watching to find out. Awesome YouTuber, Daggerman is. Love it. Lag spike. Boom, crash into that drain. Oh, I keep forgetting. There's a shed there. We should put all our haymaking gear again. Lol, I know what you mean. Good. That is, yeah. Always got to have the joke. We should put all our hay equipment. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Hay equipment: mower, wrapper, baler, windrower. I don't think the windrow fits in here. It might be too tall. Get in the right spot. Come on. There it is. So we'll get the combine harvester out. It's 7 o'clock, cloudy. It's probably a bit damp and tough, so we'll be pretty slow to go on this morning. But whatever, we'll quickly jump up, let the engine warm up. We'll let the Johnny here. We've got a lot of grain equipment. Yeah, I know of the YouTuber, the squad. Him as well. Watched a few of his videos. They're definitely a different style. There you go. That's on. Is it all secured? These just sit here. They don't really. Normally you can put a strap on. Well, that's a board elevator mount, so that sits there, and that one's supposed to sit there as well. Well, actually on here is where they sit, so it's not quite right on, but it's close enough. So while the track header warms up, we'll zip this out to the paddock, out to the field. Got to get the right. We're in UK now. We've got to get all the field. Be back later, love, after the top field to do some harvesting. Very poor. So this, we'll park it where I can get to it without, and that's not there. Oh, we could just, yep, if I put it around this way, be out of the way. Is the Wilson, yeah, the Super B will be way too big. I'm trying to keep this pretty realistic and smaller equipment, but yeah, I know what you mean. I've downloaded that mod. Got to have, you know, road train setup. Same with a Road West trailers, good Aussie trailers. So imagine that we could have a triple road train down here. That would totally fit. Not. I did have the crazy idea of getting playing Meadow Grove farm from Nathan with super big equipment, so like with the Super B double. Header's all warmed up now, oil's up. I'm going to take the Johnny out for a spin. Yeah, so yeah, playing on the Meadow Grove farm with big equipment like, you know, the big 9R and everything like that. So imagine that you have the big planter and the road train, and you do the whole farm and put it all on one road train probably. I reckon it's probably next to impossible to get it through without clipping on every tree and everything like that, but is it me, or is that trailer sliding away? Unfold, open the lids up, got the cutter on. We don't need the cutter bar that high, so we'll change that distance. It's probably not going to work because someone doesn't have the PDO on. Come on, I know where you go. They can be pretty tight, these PDOs. Oh yeah, and I was like, yeah, road train. We've done something. There we go. Used to be like up somewhere here, and then you can push the button. I wonder what it says in here. Pipe out. Lift header. Yep. Turn on. Not going to work because we've got no PDO. So the PDO is not connected. Toggle flashlight. Hello. Oh, there it goes. Where was the glitch? There we go. Get right down here. Your quick release hoses have got to be over here as well. The timer is not going to spin if you don't connect that block to there. There to that quick block. This cover goes off and you swap them over. These I worked out these are crop lifters. That's what they are. They clip on the front here. So they go on to this bit here and clip on. Ooh, tin front. The big auger drum. These are good. So you can get rid of that. Can I make some real life videos? I have made some before, but well, no. Why is it not turning on? That works, that works. What have I got in here? No buttons to push. B. It says turn on. Okay. Are you going to play Welcome Farms when it comes out? Play on. I probably will play on Welcome Farms. That's, you know, definitely a big thing. I'm planning on probably trying to get on my farm, make my farm into a map as well. So, what harvesters? I've got a John Deere S780 and an S680. Unfold. It was unfolded. What's this little warning say now? Oh, something's had a little glitch there, haven't we? Wonder what. That sounds like it's had a bit of a glitch there, haven't we? That was definitely not recommended, was it? Oh, well, something's not right here. Either with the harvester or the... That's it. Can't use it. Oh, can't harvest it. The only way I know how to do it, it should work, it's a base game. The only thing that won't work on it is... See, I hit the help. That's hide help in there. He makes strange noises like that. Sounds like something's like broken on it. Oh, that's diagnosing that is just painful. I'll put it back on the trailer. I'm thinking that's it. We're going to have to get a different one now. It's not going to work. It's probably something like manual attach that's not helping it. Ah, that's it. We could try and reset it, but I'm thinking you have a John Deere 9760, 9770 and 9870 STSs. Yeah, the 9870 is good. I've had the old ones with the 9760, enjoyed that one, awesome. 9770, I found that one a bit, was definitely lacking a bit on that one. But we had like a higher emissions one and it was just no good. So anyway, we're going to get a glitch with this, so we're going to have to sell it. So, it's the easiest way, buy. Nobody's got time for mucking around. Take it back, it's warranty, it was new. You know, it's like you have a dicky phone, what do? You send it back, get a new one. So that's it. Got rid of the harvester. Now what cash do we have? 270. We're gonna go into get a different harvester. We can be very, very like and get one of these ones, the bisons, but no. 280. Ooh, the rosa mash. I was thinking the Massey, because these are too big for here. Even that one's probably too big. 380 horsepower, 387. What's this one? 306. What sort of fronts do we have with it? Because we've got to have a pretty normal header front. What sort of front would be suiting English farming? See, the Rosa Mash 9 metre. That's the one I was thinking, because it comes with its trailer as well. Though that's kind of dicky, but because we've gone from 7.6, so we could stay with the Massey one, and it'll be 7.6. So it'll be the same as a John Deere, but it's red. Should go faster. That's it. I'm going with the Massey. You can say we made money today. Sold it for 280. Bought something for 202. Should we go wide ties? Yeah, wide ties. Handle the weight. We're here. Oh, okay. We're going to have to buy my little trailer back. Because I sold that, didn't I? Oh, this is becoming a little bit more effort. Main colour. Oh, we got Massey Ferguson. It's got to be red. That's simple. Is it me or does it sound like the fan belt slipping? $33 km an hour. So we went for one with a slower road transport, but you get that. Pick it up. You should get the John Deere STS series. Oh, okay. I'm pretty happy playing with my S series 790s and stuff, because, well, that's what I farm and have in real life. So though the STSs were pretty good, a good machine, good all-round machine, but do enjoy the bigger one. Did your John Deeres have the Pro Driver, or they the manual boxes and stuff? You have the manual 3 speeds in them, or 2 speed? Because with the Pro Drive on it, the automatic 2 speed pretty much, so it's definitely a lot better with the higher horsepower, the 7 series, 90s and everything. That's it. New harvester. We're going red. That's it. Lucky that joint. Get a red one. Goes faster. Not, this one's actually going slower. We're doing 33 k's now, and I'm still driving into trees, and not into a tree. Oh, you snooze, you lose. Thought you were turning. Traffic. Don't know. Okay. The older ones are probably still the manual boxes with your lever on it. I just find with the automatic ones, because we harvest at a higher speed, so with the manual boxes you have a higher speed harvest gear, so you have a second gear, and that's sort of where we sit. Not so I harvest at 15 to 18 k's an hour, so it's a bit quicker. And just when they went to the Pro Drive, that was almost like transport gear, and the horsepower to run that was just ridiculous. So that's why we went to the 80 series, to have the extra horsepower to be able to go up and down the hills and when harvesting fairly reasonable crops, well, heavy crops for our area, my area. I remembered we're gonna have to screenshot. We're gonna screenshot this. I'm gonna send that to Dagon. Got to. Dennis is following us. What's the JD 790 like? I like the in-game one. It's basically, well, I have a 780 80 in real life, so all that difference is horsepower. So the 90 has a bit more horsepower than the 80. Everything else, it's the same chassis, runs the same rethrasher, same rotor. All that is, so I've been told, is the same. So pretty much it is realistic. Like if you look at my cover photo, I have one of them is my picture of my 780. One is the in-game of the 790, S790, the John Deere in-game, and just the blend across a OAKFIELD and just in-cab controls, everything realistic. It just lines up perfectly. I just did a screenshot, took a photo with my phone, blended the two together, and got that cover photo, just the mix of the two. And I was just amazed with it. Like, it just lined up perfectly. The whole console, all the buttons and everything were extremely realistic. I always find when in the machines, like in this header and everything, you're sitting too high. I'm just love to let the air seat down a little bit, sit down, look up the road, because all I'm here is just seeing right in front of me. Oh look, I'm not going to hit anything. Duh. That's why I like to do out cab view, so like you can see just up the road. You can, like, that car came out of nowhere. Like I said, I don't know if this is the quick way or not, but it's still pretty impressive taking the machines up past the farm and everything. Change the camera view. Don't need the lights on anymore because this is my farm. Timber mill. So we got timber mill. So there should be a forest somewhere we can cut down. How big are our header fronts? Well, if I was watching where I'm going instead of driving into everything, as I glitch up and end up in a... My header front is, I've got two 40s, the drapers. So the flex draper on the game, 45 foot. Ours is a 40 foot, so that's 12 meters. It's my real life. So we have two of them. So we're still running the John Deere header front. So I'm not running like the MacDon 60 foot header front or something, or the 55s or anything. Got nothing ridiculous like that. We're still running the 41. 40 is a lot to look at when you're going along. Like I said, we harvest pretty fast. So 40 is a lot to look at when you're doing harvesting at 18 k's an hour. Trying not to hit a rock or anything else that is left out in the fields. So yeah, this is, like I said, all this Pommy playing in UK. As you can tell, I'm used to taking wide corners, drive up the curb, drive everywhere. It's a lot smaller equipment than I used to. So playing here is trying to restrict me into playing with smaller equipment, trying to enjoy the farm, not spend all the time trying to put a big machine down a little alleyway, which I try and work on nearly every other map of playing because I'm so used to playing with big equipment. Then I get impatient with it, so I go, no, that's it, I gotta have the bigger machines. Park this back here. Trial 2. We'll take the Massey Ferguson for a run. Gotta throw a few screenshots in here. Ours are 35, 36 and 40. Okay, yeah. So you're probably exactly the same 40 front. The old one, yeah, the STs, yeah, used to run a 36. The Draper fronts, that's what we run. Come on, there we go. We play with the control. Oh look, the controls are working now. We can play with the reel. That's it. There we go, PDO on. That's a long PDO. We're getting there. We have it. $9. Oh, because I tried the hide help out on the other one. Now we're down to $9,000. Where'd my money go? We're gonna have to harvest this. Sell this grain straight out. Just quick thinking about everything. Do we have any grain in storage? Oh, we've already got some wheat and stuff in storage. And that's it. But we're doing some wheat, so what are we at? $900. Empire. Got to go for a big drive. Yeah, I'm going to sell it all. Might leave. I like to leave what comes with the game as a negative reimbursement. So when I run out of money, I've got what came with the game. It was free to start with. Oh, so is it? Oh, it must be a MacDon 40 or something, is it? Because the MacDons are Aussie made, which are pretty well universal. They go along what places. I'm pretty positive of it. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, I run the John Deere fronts, so we have the 40-foot John Deere. Back to weight. Did we even check to see if this field is fertilised? No, I have no idea the condition of it. Needs ploughing. Hold on. Needs ploughing. Needs lime. Not fertilised at all. Oh well. At least there's no weeds. Ready to harvest, growing. Cultivator. So we got these two we can plant. That's it. So that'll be next time. I'm happy to just harvest this, bale it all up. Should get need the little auger wagon so we can keep the harvester going. And a truck. So we can cart to the sell points. I'm thinking that, yep. I've got an idea of the equipment I want. I want to get a little truck to go. Probably go well with that trailer. I'm thinking, I could be wrong, so I'm just thinking of what would work well for playing and everything. Yes, get. So anyway, so hopefully we're all enjoying the play so far. Been here for, geez, 2 hours or 1 hour 50. That is, yep, pretty good going, I reckon. So anyway, yeah, enjoying it all. So I'll probably start doing a bit more of recording in a couple of weeks once I finish my planting. I'll harvest a field all as a time lapse, talk about to and from afterwards, bit of a chat and everything. Oh, it's a bit of an end of the farm. Oh yeah, that makes sense to me. Put the baler on the tractor and follow me. Yeah, I got all that, but I like baling. Baling's easy. That's the fun job. Because right, I like you doing round bales because you put a bale up here and they all end up down the bottoms for you to collect. Now I've actually got a square baler, so yeah, you can set up and follow me, but that costs money. So I'm gonna try and do everything myself. So I'm gonna not used to just doing this, playing the music on it, time lapse it up. Oh, that's good. I'm happy you're enjoying it. I want to make sure everyone's enjoying it and watching it. You know, if you guys have got any suggestions, feel free. Yeah, I did think of the follow me, but I'm gonna hold off it for a bit. That's my key message, just to earn some money. Maybe after we sell this and maybe onto the next field. But it does feel like the fields are pretty big with a small header. Got to worry about that money. It's all about the coin. I don't know why, because we could always just cheat it in, but that is just, I'm not into cheating. I do it for testing purposes. Sometimes I like to just cheat it in. Like when FS19 came out, I jumped live, I cheated, I showed you guys how to on my first ever live stream pretty much, and then we just bought all the new cool equipment, drove around and just was like, yep, okay, cool, now we've seen it all, let's work for it. So I'm starting with little and hopefully we can get up to the bigger equipment. But like we said, putting a big track, I still think the big harvester would fit in here. Painful getting it here, but would work in this field. This map can seem to handle some bigger equipment. It's just how you can drive it down the road, down the track pathway. Little windmill. So does that road there line up to the other main one? goes along the bottom, but there's a track along the top there. Isn't that a shortcut back to that other sell point? Last weekend I picked up the John Deere Monopolies. That is an funny, awesome game. I got that 2 years ago, not last Christmas, the Christmas before. My family got it. My brother gifted it to us, and we played the John Deere Monopoly. It was just funny. So it's pretty much Monopoly, just with John Deere equipment and sales and areas and stuff. Of course, you had to be the tractor or the harvester. That was funny. So we almost made a whole lap for a box full. Okay, I don't think we need to fertilise it. Imagine if this was fertilised, we wouldn't get down and back. We need to make some money. I'm thinking I might sell this. If we have enough, we should put this on a hired help. But it just costs way too much. We'll do the headlands first, just so it doesn't get struck off. I like to do 3 laps around the outside just with the hides. The way to deal with it if you want to be more hired help for every field is the first 2 passes I would get the grass out and just grass it. So your headlands are grass, then you're pretty much like a normal game, base game map. You just drive it around. So anyway, we're there. We might as well put the auger out. We're pretty much full. There it is. With the 2 trial tracks. Thank you, tractor. Header. We're going to get the tractor and unload it. With a big walk. Whee! Whee! Jump that. Broken window. Some people, God, why would you break the window? Chase a bin in a 60-ton road train. Imagine having a road train. I reckon I get the triples out. Triple road train. We're going to try and get the 90-ton road train. Okay, see you, David. Yeah, thanks for coming and having a look. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll go and empty that box off, put that in the tractor, and I'm pretty much done. Time for me to have enough. It's almost my bedtime. Not really. It is only 8 o'clock. I need to go and have some dinner and get organised and chill out for a bit. Pretty relaxed now after playing a bit of farming, but yeah, I think I need the little truck that you can fit in here, just a little small 8-ton truck. Excuse me. It'll come along and take everything, and then you can take the truck and this trailer off. I'll set it up for bales and just do 2 at a time. But is that how they normally do it in the UK? Don't know. I know that's how I do it in Australia. In Australia, we'll have the 60-ton fill bin. Put it over the drives. Get awesome picture. I'm going to have to leave it there, guys. Thanks for coming in and having a watch and checking me out. Yeah, I'll probably be live again sometime. I'm really tempted of pushing all this into more of a play series, Let's Play, so I can record it and upload it and have it, edit it up a bit and throw a bit of music. So all that whole hour of mowing could be like 2 minutes. So the footage, so try and make it a bit more enjoyable. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you all next time. Thanks. Bye.